bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. President of the Bahamas Union of Teachers, Belinda Wilson, says she is disturbed by the recent proposal presented by a select committee in the House of Assembly for the consideration of an increase in salary for members of Parliament and the construction of a new Parliament building. She says while she does not object to these proposals, she believes the timing is wrong.
What really upsets me is that we have hundreds of teachers who are waiting for millions of dollars to be paid to them. Not new money, but monies that they would have already worked for their salaries. And they've not been able to be paid over some 10, 9, 8, 7 years.
Now, the union leader says because of the unstable economic situation in the country, greater focus should be placed on helping those in need.
We are saying pay the teachers their monies. Pay the other persons in the public service who are working every day and they're unpaid. Pay them. Make sure that persons who are not working, who are unemployed, let's see how we can use and increase finances to assist them. The social services lines are long. What are we doing to help to get those people on the job and working? So I think that the members of Parliament should defer. They should wait because they are servants of the people.
Now, the select committee was made up of members of both the governing party and the opposition, including Member of Parliament for Central Grand Bahama Nico Grant, who has defended that report. He told the media that MPs have not gotten an increase in 25 years. Deputy Prime Minister Philip Davis has also commented to the media on the call for a review of MP salaries. He is quoted as saying that parliamentarians should receive an increase as this could curtail the temptation of doing things that are not right. Now, it is understood that the recommendations for a review are just that, recommendations that will have to be approved. In other news, students who are college-bound assembling for an important information session today at the Sir Charles Hayward Library. The event brought together officials from the U.S. Embassy, the local passport office, as well as university graduates who shared their experiences and offered tips to the students on how to successfully navigate college life. Geneva Rutherford coordinated the session.
How they must not align themselves with persons who are less than ethical, because you can end up in being invited out of the country, and once that happens, that's on your record for the rest of the time. They also understood the importance of time management when you get into college, what you must do. And you know, if you have a natural tendency to procrastinate, that just doesn't work. And if you don't have mommy and daddy now to tell you to get up, to get going, if you have a 7:45 a.m. class, you're expected to be there. Otherwise, you're wasting your parents' funds.
Now, Rutherford says it is important for students to realize that expectations are different when it comes to college life. She says the issue of trust is one that students must take seriously.
Roommates, that is always an experience that you can never know what it's going to be until you're in it. But being able to know how to work through it if it doesn't fit you. But more importantly, the first level of freedom that a young person feels getting away from home, misinterpreting that and thinking it allows you to do whatever you wish. This seminar this morning was to help you to understand it don't work like that. You're not free. The only freedom you have is to slave away at your grades and do everything as is required. And keep in mind that any little misstep can get you put out of the country.
So I'm going to say this just once, and I don't want anyone to tell Ricardo Lightbourne that I am so proud of him.
He did an excellent job.
Yes.
I'm glad he taught him all that stuff.
That's going to do it for us here in the North. On behalf of our entire ZNS News team,
I'm Megan Shepard.
Ricky, you did us proud. Rest up and get back to work. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight starts now.